The Flash, aka Barry Allen, is one of DC Comics' most iconic superheroes. Also known for his incredible speed, Barry can do things that defy the very laws of physics. But here's the question we're tackling today. What if the Flash was real? What would that mean for him, for us, and for the world? First, let's dive into the science. To understand the Flash's speed, we need to start with the basics: velocity and acceleration. In our world, the fastest man on Earth is Usain Bolt, who clocked in about 27 miles per hour. But the Flash, he's moving at the speed approaching or even exceeding the speed of light, about 170 million miles per hour. At those speeds, the Flash would face several physical challenges. Air resistance alone would be enough to tear him apart. And let's not forget about time dilation, Einstein's theory of relativity, which tells us that the faster you move, the slower time passes for you. So if the Flash was real, his perception of time could drastically differ from ours. But running at super speed isn't just about how fast you can move, it's also about how much energy you need. The human body burns calories when we move, and the faster we move, the more we burn. To sustain his speed, the Flash would need to consume an unbelievable amount of food, probably enough to feed a small army. We're talking about tens of thousands of calories per day. The Flash's body would also need to be highly efficient at converting this food into energy. This might mean enhanced metabolism or even some kind of energy storage system that science has not discovered yet. Now let's talk about the impact of the Flash's speed on the environment. Moving at such high speeds would generate massive shockwaves, similar to a sonic boom, but at a much larger scale. These shockwaves could easily shatter windows, knock over trees, and even cause significant damage to the surrounding. And then there's a heat generated by friction. Moving through the atmosphere at super speeds would create intense heat. In fact, the Flash could inevitably start fires by just running past something combustible. To avoid this, his suit would need to be made of a material that can withstand extreme temperatures and reduce friction. But speed isn't just about moving fast. The Flash would need to react to obstacles in real time, which means his brain would need to process information at lightning speed. This brings up the question, could the Flash's brain keep up with his body? On top of that, stopping or turning at such speeds would be a huge challenge. Imagine trying to stop a speeding bullet on a dime without causing a disaster. The Flash would need some serious braking power and superhuman reflexes to pull it off. To put the Flash's abilities into perspective, let's compare him to the fastest things in our world. The cheetah, the fastest land animal, can run up to 70 miles per hour. The Bugatti Chiron, one of the fastest cars, can reach speeds of 261 miles per hour, and then there's the X-15, the fastest manned aircraft, which has hit speeds over 4,500 miles per hour, but none of those come close to the Flash. So, what would it take to get us closer to the Flash's speed? Advances in technology, perhaps some sort of exoskeleton or even gene editing to enhance human capabilities. The possibilities are as endless as they are fascinating. But let's take a step back for a moment. What would happen if someone like the Flash existed in the real world? The implications are huge, both ethically and practically. On the one hand, he could revolutionize transportation, save lives, and make the impossible possible. On the other hand, the sheer power he wields could pose a significant threat if misused. Law enforcement, crime, international relations, everything would change. We'd have to reconsider laws, security, and even basic human rights. Could we trust someone with that kind of power? Or how would society adapt to such a game-changing presence? So could the Flash really exist? The science says it's unlikely, but the idea is undeniably captivating. Super speed, in the way the Flash experiences it, defies what we know about physics, biology, and the environment. But that's what makes it so fascinating. And there you have it, if the Flash was real. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and comment below what you love most about the Flash. Until next time, stay enthusiastic.